Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from Watch, and I'm back with the full review of this awesome watch, which is the Merkur Pilot GMT. So this watch has been kindly loaned to me by Mr. Jong from, I think I met him, I think he gave me a few comments on my YouTube channel, and he DM'd me on the on my Instagram page, and yeah, and after that we connected, and I've got to borrow this watch that, to be completely honest, I was like, when I first hold it, it was like, oh wow, this is nice, right? So yeah, let's see what's nice about it, and let's cue the intro. Okay guys, so welcome back to my full review of this Merkur watch. And let's start with a few dimensions check, right? So let's just fire up the caliper. So let's see if I can measure the case size first. So you can see that I'm going to measure the case size from here. That is about 39 millimeters on the case, but on the bezel itself, it's about 40 millimeters. So 39, 40, very, very nice. And a lug to lug of about 49 millimeters, and a thickness, they say on the website, is 15. Yeah, but it's actually 14 millimeters, and the crown is 7.5, and we have a lug width of 20 millimeters, right? Oh no, 21. Yep, it's actually 20 millimeters, right? So very, very nice sets of specifications here. So of course I've took it from the original rubber bracelet, which for me is the bracelet. The strap itself is very, very good, but I don't think it is suitable for a pilot's watch. So weighing using this particular strap is just 88 grams, so very, very nice. It's not really that compact because of the 49 millimeters in from lug to lug, but still a very, very nice weight, right? So it is using a sapphire crystal. Let's check it out. Okay, yeah, that is definitely a sapphire crystal, a dome sapphire crystal with a actually a top hat sapphire crystal with a little bit of dome here. Very, very nice sets of specification. And let's do the lume later on, right? So okay, so what have I find out about this this watch? You know what, it is an interesting design because it features this how to say this, they call it a Merkur Pilot GMT, but in reality it is not. For me at least, it is not a GMT watch. For me, it is a dual time watch. Of course, you have a GMT movement, which is the Hangzhou, let me see if I can get the correct name, Hangzhou 6460 GMT movement with a 28,800 beats per hour. And yep, it has this fourth hand here, which you can adjust. You know what, let's just check out the operation, right? So you of course, it features this screw down crown here. You pull it once. You know what, just hack it. So let's just take it out of the danger zone. So you see that date wheel there. So when I flick it around, yep, that is immediately changes. So that is, you know, some normally only Swiss movement does that. So now even the Chinese Hangzhou movement is available with that particular function, which makes me really, really happy, right? So yeah, let's just put it there, and you turn back, right? So you go back to the first position. You can when you turn anti-clockwise, you change the hands, right? You see here, you see that is the GMT hand, or in this case it is a UTC hand, right? So UTC hand here, when you turn clockwise, you will change the date. So very, very easy to use crown operation here, right? So you screw it down back because the crown is quite huge, 7.5 millimeters in diameter, so it is easy to use, and yeah, you are good to go. I think they have a 200 meters of water resistance. Yep, definitely 200 meters of water resistance. So a pilot watch with a water resistance of a dive watch, right? So the dial itself is featuring a not really matte. It's not really that piano black either, but it is in between, right? So not matte, not piano black, but still a very very nicely printed black dial there, and the indices are also printed with that 24-hour scales in the inner side of the ring, right? So 3, 6, and 9 mimicking the dial of the Sinn 856 or 857, and of course those 856 and 857 does have this UTC. You see that there is a printed UTC on the date wheel there. It also, okay, so we have this super duper fat hands, hour hands here, and the minute hands here. Tons of lume there, and even the GMT or UTC hands are lume, so we'll do the lume later. And the indices, right? So 3, 16, 6, and 9, and I think all of these minute markers are all lumed, but on the bezel itself, it doesn't. They look like they are all fully lume, but the lume is actually only available on the 12-hour marker here. So yeah, a bit of shame. They should have, for me, if I want to design a watch that looks like this, I definitely lume the whole bezel, which makes me looks like a Christmas party here. Okay, so either way, let's get to the bezel itself, right? So the bezel featuring is this flat sapphire crystal, soft sapphire insert here with this huge, a cock or gear looking bezel here, bezel shape here, which is very very nice, and the grip. You see, when you turn one click, it goes back. Turn one click, it goes back. So it's not a back play, but rather the spring action of the bezel, right? So click, it goes to the actual position. So that is not bad in my opinion. So yeah, that is okay in my book, but still, yeah, you have to accept that, right? So these Chinese makers do mix a bit of different bezel that we normally think as a good bezel, but yeah, still I just love the operation of this bezel, right? So easy to grip, what's no problems whatsoever, right? So the case design, it featuring this brush finishing on the lugs and on here, and we have this polished bevel, and we have a polished side case side, which mimics even the case looks like a Sinn 104. So polished on this side and polish on this side. So the lug, although it's 49 millimeters, it tapers down quite a lot, and we have tons of smudges because that is what a polished case do, right? So we have this, I don't know what to say, I think they engrave, or no, maybe not engrave, so maybe a reverse engraving, because on the inner side of the crown is brushed, so very, or is it etching, so very very nicely done there. And I don't really understand the logo here. It doesn't really show anything on this particular side of the dial, so maybe the correct way is this one, or maybe is this one. I have no idea, because there's no other logo other than that on the crown, on the case back whatsoever. Even on the website, I can't really find the meaning of that particular logo. But yeah, at the bottom side or the case back, we have this aviation Merkur watch, 200 meters water resist with this screw down case back, right? So interesting design, to be completely honest, because I don't really think any other watchmakers do this kind of design. And of course, we have that drill lugs to make sure it is you can easily swap out your straps, which is, for me, this is quite a strap monster, right? So what else do we want to talk about this particular watch? Oh, the lume. Yeah, let's give it a quick charge and see how the lume glows in the dark. And I think, yeah, this is quite great lume for me. All right, so because considering that this is a pilot's watch, so the lume is very very nice, right? So are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, that is definitely a Christmas tree, guys. So check out that minute track, because of how the crystal, it has that top hat sapphire crystal. It looks like the minute indices are long, while in reality it is not that long, right? So very very nicely done. I just love Merkur for doing a very very nice effort to combine the 856 and or the 857 with a 104 case. So yep, talk about maximizing other people's other people's design, eh? All right, so there you have it, guys. A great, I think Merkur has been overlooked or even underrated in my opinion. Maybe because of the price. This thing on their website when they are on sale, they cost about $299 US, but I can't read. They are sold out on their website, and I could only find one seller on AliExpress selling this for about 320 something US. So yeah, it's a bit pricey for what it is, but you know what, if you want to go for something unique and you don't really find every single day, and yeah, check out those smooth sailing second hands, right? So yeah, of course the Hangzhou movement, of course, if you guys are contemplating because of the Hangzhou movement, yeah, you have to dig around and find if there's any issue whatsoever on this Hangzhou movement. But I believe that there are also an ETA clone, so yeah, maybe in the future this movement or spare parts are readily available, so, but who knows, right? So what do you guys think about this particular watch? So if you guys think this is a good watch, please, or bad watch, please do let me know in the comment section below. And if you guys want to see more future video reviews such as this one, oh, you know what? I totally forgot to put it on my wrist. Right, so before we do that, let's do a quick wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing my Baltany W10 Homage watch. So very, very nice, thick, but a small watch. And let's see how it looks on my skinny 6.75-inch wrist. The only issue that I found on this particular watch is that the lug to lug is a bit, not a bit too long, but yeah, still it is on the verge of my my wrist here, but it's not yeah, still okay, not that bad. I just wish it goes down a little bit more, but 49 millimeters for me is the maximum that I could go for any watch for that matter, or not only this particular watch, right? So yeah, very, very nice and comfortable. The weigh at about 88 grams, so really helps it. And you know what, maybe if Merkur issues another run of this particular watch, I would go ahead and get one for myself in the future. But yeah, who knows, right? So there you have it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will leave you, oh, of course I've left a link down below if you guys want to get this during the 11/11 sales. So please use that link, and it really helps a lot. It helps the channel a lot, right? So thank you very much and stay safe. Bye bye.